So I just want to talk about owning your flaws today, and not just owning them, but showing them to the world, right? Really being vulnerable and showing, opening up, and obviously you're not just putting a sticker on your forehead with all your flaws, but you know, you literally, when the time arises and it feels right, you open up and you're not afraid to say that you're stubborn or that you're very fixed-minded, negative, pessimistic, whatever it is, right? So it's very common that people will hide who they are, how they really behave, and they have a facade, they have a character that they play. And if you ever want to just stay stagnant in your evolution, you play that game. You don't show your flaws, you make pretend that everything's okay, that you're happy, everything's peachy, you're all good. That's a great way to never evolve. And it's the same people that actually are the most interested in spirituality and in becoming, you know, spiritually evolved, but yet they play that ego card and kind of keep the cards close to their chest. So own your flaws. It's the precursor to change, because when you own something, you know the form, you know its shape, you know what it looks like, you know what it feels like, you know everything about it. If you own something, you know exactly what it is. And when you know what something is, you can then bring your awareness to it and catch it in the moment when you're actually being that person or that character or those personality traits that are your flaws. Because you're aware, you see it coming before it comes, and you know what it does, and then it gives you that chance, that split second to really change and remodify and restructure the way it thinks, the way it behaves, the way it talks. Because that's the only way you change. You can clear all your subconscious patterns, you can clear all of that, but you consciously have to be aware of the character, of your flaws, and there has to be a transition process. You have to be able to remodel the way you think and talk and act and behave before you actually can progress and become the best version of yourself. And not only are you letting yourself be aware of your flaws, but you're now communicating to the universe that, hey, you know, these are my weaknesses, these are the areas that I want to work on. And when you start communicating them to friends, family, or whatever it is, you're now inviting the universe to give you some assistance to help you on your path. It's being vulnerable is always going to trump evolution. It's always going to bring you the answers quicker, because you just got your arms wide open to change. You got your arms wide open to synchronicities, into feedback, into, you know, constructive criticism, all that stuff that's required for you to become the best. And if you keep closed, you try not to talk about your flaws because you're ashamed of them or you feel guilty about them, you're just holding on to them. You're literally just keeping them onto you, stuck like chewing gum. So open up, open your chest, open your flaws, just be transparent. You know, you be transparent and the magic just walks in.